Hello, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the tutorial number 4 of our game programming tutorial series. So in this series we are going to build a complete Android game from scratch. So this is now tutorial number 4, and what we are going to do in this video will be we will start creating a game object base. So this that class is an abstract class. We are going to create it because we will use it for storing most for common attributes and methods, so mostly attributes that the child class can also reuse. So with that being said, let us create a new package. So I'll just create a new package, click new package, and we can call this entities and click OK. Inside of the package we can just create a new class and name game object base, or you can call this entity base, however you like to call. So game object base, I will just call it game object base. This is an abstract class, so we will never instantiate this class. Click OK. This class will never be instantiated, so but this class will have the public constructor. So what we are going to do, we will just declare some attribute that we need to reuse. So we can just make it private. So I'll just make it private because I will just extend this class, and we can just generate a getters for the build. So private float x, private float y, and attribute, you can declare attribute float width should be equal 1. Okay, private float height will be equals 1. Let's add some comments attributes, so we can know that this one will be the attributes, and let us type constants. Constants will be GDX the logger, so you can just can log this one if you want to log it. So constants. Now after that we can declare another attributes, private circle from combat logic that math circle for this bounds. Okay, and we can just create constructor. Okay, I will create a constructor, generate constructor, select none. After that we can type float reduce, and we can initialize the bounds. So bounds will be equal to new circle with the position of our position, so xy. Then radius will be, we can just pass radius. So after that so the next what we're going to do, we can just create a method. So let me just create a method, public void set position, because we want child class of these object can sit or can have their own, they can set their position. So then we can just pass in the constructor position will be plot x, plot y. We can assign it to the field. So this is will equals x, this dot y will equal y. Once we have done that, we can also create a method to set the size. So it can generate. I can setter. So let's generate. So let's close and create it manually. So public void set size. Constructor will be float width, float height. This dot width will equal to width. This dot height will equal to height. Okay. So each child object or child class, we can say, can call this method set position, so they can have their own position and can also set their own size. So this is what it means. After that, when we set position, we want also to update the bounds. So when we set the position, so we can just create a method here. So we can just create it as private. So private void update bounds, and we can just in this method we can update our bounds. So we will position our bounds, basically the center. So we position our bounds center of the basically center. So we will position it. So whenever we update it, we want to update our bounds. So we can just declare float width. Let's name this float height width. So we'll position it in center of our object, so body. So we want it to be aligned in the center. So float height width will be width divided by 2. Float height will be height divided by 2. Okay. Then we will initialize our bounds. We will go to new circle. We will pass our x and y with so x plus half width, y plus half width. So we can, this is just positioning our circle into the center of our game object. So half height, radius will be, we will go to our game config. So this radius will be the size of the circle. So public static final float. We can call this word for bounds radius will be equal to, let's say 0.3 float. So, and we will also create another constant float object size will be equal to, so let's say this one a little bit small, so 0.4. let's say the size will be 0.4, and we can just double our radius. So object size times 2 float. Okay, size times 2 illegal forward reference, so we can just go and put it here. So the radius will be a little bit big, then because we will use this for collision detection, so later on. So we can go here and pass the game config that bounds radius, and once we already done that, so we are in the update the bounds. So when we let us just when we set position, we want to update the bounds, so the position of our circle, so we can just call the update bounds. Then the next we will do will be we will generate as setters. So click generate setters for X and Y. Okay, we can just generate all the setters. So when we set Rx, we will also update the bounds. So when we change position, so we will also update the position of our circle. So that is what it means. So when we set our width, so only in the position we will update the circle. But also we need to create a getters, so generate a getters for the body, so for the bounds. So you can just generate, just highlight the X and Y attributes, so you can just generate getters for X and Y. Then we will just move this down. So we will just move this down. That's it. Then okay, so we can just okay, so now we can then extend this class. So this is for now in this tutorial, guys. So because we are really taking recording the long minutes, so I hope to see you in the next tutorial, guys. So thanks for watching. So in the next video we will be creating the player entity. So see you in the next tutorial.